Doing the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. 65 as we head for that high of 93 and hot temperatures.
Ooh, it's going to be nice this morning and warm again tonight. We might get a little bit more rain because I still got to do some mowing.
It's 0% chance unless somebody. I think you made that up. Look, I failed to mention something yesterday, and I probably have made a lot of people upset because I got a best friend that like life halts when it comes on. Jeremiah Johnson. Do you know the movie I'm talking about with Robert Redford?
Yeah,
we were going over all the movies that he was in yesterday. Jeremiah Johnson, it slipped my mind.
Yeah.
You know, he was the mountain man, Jeremiah Johnson. He was also in The Natural. I'd forgotten about that movie.
Well, The Sting, wasn't he in The Sting?
The Sting, and also Butch Cassidy was another one of the big ones there that Robert Redford done.
You know, he directed, I believe, Badger Vance, something like that.
I watched that, and it was boring. It was about golf.
Yeah.
And it wasn't it wasn't tin cup having fun of, hey, I can get it out, John.
You look like you made somebody mad yesterday. Got you on your chin.
Well, I got
your cheek.
Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. I went to the doctor yesterday, and my wife is. Did I ever mention her? Sometimes she's just mean.
At least they took my chair.
She said, do you want me to go with you? She said, are you going to be a man or are you going to be a weenie? And I said, well, I'm going to be a weenie. You need to go with me.
Depends on what they're going to do.
So I went and sat in a chair, and I had this little mark come up on my face, and it scares me. Everybody talking about cancer, so I thought I better go do it. And they come out with this flaming blowtorch, and it was gone.
You were gone, or it was gone?
I was nervous, and that's why she has to be there, because I can never remember whatever they tell you, other than, well, they should come back in a year. Well, what they tell you was, I don't know. Did they tell you to take medicine? It's. I have more trouble with remembering to take medication than. And it's heart medicine. I ought to be ashamed. I hadn't had none in about 2 weeks now. I can't remember to take it.
It's still ticking.
She moved it in front of there to where I brush my teeth every morning. That is probably the better choice so far. Do you remember to take stuff?
No, I'm pretty bad at it myself.
I went all my life without ever having to take anything, and then all of a sudden you got to take this every day.
So I don't take. When I get medication, I take vitamins. Well,
Fred?
When I remember them. No, you can't. I hadn't seen Fred and Wilma.
That used to be a big thing. You know, the little designs, and it'd be cute.
Yeah.
I think they even had Scooby vitamins.
They did. It's supposed to be bad for you, but
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know how that is. I mean, that's why I continue to drink coffee. They said it's not real good for you, so I'm getting a head start when they change their mind.
Well, they've already said it's good for you.
So
you live longer if you have coffee, it says.
No, I don't stick nothing in it.
I might.
Yeah, I like that espresso coffee, that thick stuff, you know.
That stuff would make the hair stand up on. Matter of fact, your hair was standing up this morning, doesn't it?
I went back down to the truck, and that's laid down. I went back to the truck and got a hat, and I said, not today.
Those things do happen.
Yeah, man. That's like Amy sometimes. She'll get mad because her hair just kind of, it just curls.
Now, I need to do more reading on this, but I think each and all of us probably at some point in our lives watched Caddyshack. You watched it, didn't you?
I loved it.
Rodney Dangerfield, one of the... Now, it's probably a generation that is probably going to get to forgetting him before long, but I get no respect.
But you know how many people he would upset?
Yeah, and he did. But what I didn't know, and I didn't get to read all of this morning around 3:05, I got hooked into it, and I got to reading about Rodney Dangerfield. Did you know that he had a horrible, horrible childhood and all that? And that what led to him being a comic. He said that he was trying to hide the pain that he had. He was abused by a neighbor when he was like 6 or 7 years old. And his parents didn't get along, and he was talking about being an ugly baby, and he goes,
he was an ugly adult.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He said, I always viewed myself as being ugly, so I poked fun at it. I got to finish reading all that. I didn't know that about Rodney.
Remember, you're a melon.
That's right.
Of course, that was when he went back to school.
Back to school was the name of it.
Back to school, okay, when he was a diving champion.
But he was 45, I think, before he actually made it of being a comedian. He made a guest appearance on Johnny Carson.
Oh, he was there a lot, yeah.
The rest is history after he done that.
And him and Johnny were good friends,
close,
and
yeah.
he was a regular. And I'll still watch some clips on him.
What was the thing about his wife having an affair on him? I can remember one or two, but it was good. But if you ever get a chance to read up on Rodney, that interesting. And you go back and you look at Robin Williams, who to all of us seemed to be America's funniest man, but deep down the guy was hurting.
Really going through some issues.
So is that the deal with a lot of comedians where they're hurt and they turn it into comedy? Is that probably more we know?
That. Yeah, you go through something traumatic, and a lot of your dealing is kind of making light of something else. And people say that in emergency situations, you'll see responders sitting over there smiling and laughing. They're not smiling and laughing, making light of the situation. They're smiling and laughing because they've got to deal with the trauma that they just saw.
And it is trauma.
And it's that's the way you learn to deal with that type of
you see men
incident.
often cry at weddings. Trauma.
Well, talking about Charlie Kirk, we brought him up. They said you do realize that, people kid, but women wear white dresses because they are pure at the wedding, and men wear black to funerals and weddings because it is a funeral for a man when he gets married, because his old self of going out to bars with his friends every night, that just died. His own thoughts, that just died. Making his own decisions, that just died.
Do you think Greg's son-in-law it is hitting him? He's been married a week now. Is it about a week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks. Do you think it's hit him now?
Week and a half, because this is just now Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right. Saturday it'll be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You think he's realized it's over?
I think he knew that before. He's just too scared to say no. In between Rhiannon and Greg, he didn't stand a chance.
Do you realize it will be, come November, 35 years that I've been married? I didn't even know I was that old. 35 years.
See, your memory gone.
Yeah, she will tell you that. And at some point, and I mean this, I think men don't know how to think anymore, because I rely on my wife for so many things. You're just like, well, what is it I'm supposed to do it again? She calls me throughout the day to remind me to go do this, and if she doesn't tell me, I don't show up, y'all. I'm just telling you, if I don't show up at an event, it's her fault, because she didn't tell me to.
That's right. You get on her.
But men, and seriously, I think in relationships, the older you get, a man relies more on his spouse to help him remember to do things, to where a woman just, I don't know what it is, she remembers everything. They never forget anything, nothing.
Yeah.
You make a mistake when you're 20, they'll remind you when you're 80. So ask them.
Tyler and his wife are having a baby. Tyler is best friends with Hogan, Amy's son. Mm-hmm. And we've come close to them. Great kids. And they got a baby shower coming Saturday. So we've got to go down. And I told her, I said, you just tell me when and where.
That's what you got to do.
You just let me know what time we got to be at their house, and I'll be at their house, and we'll celebrate.
And Odie, I don't know what part of me realized that I don't even like to drive anymore. I like to sit in the passenger seat. Run the red light. It's okay. I'm not going to say anything.
You're not getting the ticket.
Just let me sit here. Already 10 minutes past the hour. We all have traits. And sometimes your spouse probably thinks more clearly than you do. Like Angie knows when we go to eat what I'm going to order, and she orders it for me. There's no need for me to open my mouth.
When I order for Amy at Waffle House, because we always get the same thing no matter what. The rest of it, I'm not ordering. Hey, you make the decision where we go. When I say I don't care, I literally 100% mean I don't care where we eat. You, on the other hand, I don't care does not mean the same thing as my I don't care.
I'm not picky. I just eat 3 things in life.
A chicken and cheese folded over thing.
That's correct. And like if we go to somewhere to eat that I've never eaten, I don't read a menu because I could care less what you got on your menu. This is what I want, and I'm just going to tell the waitress what I want, and then they got to figure out where it is. Does that make sense?
Then they can come up with
It's match game. We'll be right back. We're going to tell you about Friendsgiving. It's coming to Meridian. We had it last year, didn't we? Yeah, I remember being there. We'll tell you all about that. A great thing for the community. We'll do that next in just a moment. Plus, on the way, we're going to tell you about there was someone shot on Tuesday morning in Meridian. Ooh. And also, we've had an assault early this morning. That's up and coming.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical. 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian. 601-693-6374.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have 2 locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
Advanced Auto Glass by Joey can handle all your windshield repair and replacement needs. Service work is guaranteed and covered by warranty. Our technicians are professional, auto glass trained, and have over 100 years of combined experience. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey utilizes in-house calibrations for vehicle safety systems. Most insurances are accepted, and reliable mobile service is available in surrounding areas. Keep cars cool and secure with custom tinting, side mirror replacement, and AquaPel windshield wipers. There's one clear choice in auto glass repair. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
I was trying to get there. Really, I was. As we mentioned, we've got Friendsgiving coming. We got the ladies that are going to tell us more about this. Y'all, when does this take place?
So it's going to happen at Singing Brakeman Park on November 15th, and it'll start at 10 a.m. with our color walk, and then it'll end at 3 p.m. And we're going to have live music, food trucks, craft vendors, resource vendors, games. We're having a sticky golf tournament, which if you don't know what that is.
I don't. Please explain. Sticky?
It's called sticky golf. So it kind of is like putt-putt and a dart game. So it's a big green sheet that's hung up that has different point amounts for different holes. Huh. And so we're going to have prizes that run every hour, every half hour.
So you hit it and it sticks to it.
It sticks to it.
It's kind of like a dart game, so to speak.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's just you'll have a putter. It's got a little golf ball. We even have a little green pad that your golf ball will sit on. And then whoever has the highest points during that allotted time will get the prize for that hour.
So
there's going to be a lot going on.
Cool. Putt, I like. Darts, I like. Hey.
It looks really fun.
So this is November the 15th. So y'all been working on this roughly year round.
Yes.
So everybody who's listening, because we went over this last year, but it's been a year, so we need to go back over. Friendsgiving, explain what it is and what it helps out.
So it's a fundraiser for two organizations, The Spot and Empower Kids. Both of those groups specifically assist the special needs community. And
that's so important.
Yes. And so we're raising money for both of those. And it's a sensory-friendly festival. So a lot of our families struggle to come to our typical festivals downtown. So we as a group are trying to break barriers that would prevent our special need families from coming downtown.
So give them something that they can enjoy like everybody else does and have a good time.
Yeah.
That is awesome, and definitely something's needed. Gonna be a fun day.
Yeah.
Going for a great call.
Now, you mentioned entertainment. Tell us more about that. Who or have you got that lined up yet?
We do have a few lined up. Grayson Culpepper has signed up with us. He played with us last year. An amazing kid.
Yes.
We have Timmy Seegers, and I think maybe the Black Sheep are coming. I know for sure Timmy, but maybe the Black Sheep with him. And then
we have Gideon Eddy.
Yes.
He was there last year and was well loved by a lot of people. And
So this will go on for hours then.
So we're going to rotate them out. The color walk will be from 10 to 11. We'll have two groups that are running. We'll have our littles and then we'll have our bigs. So it's for anybody. Yeah, you can come. It was amazing last
Do you want
year.
to be honest? What I thought that was like the color guard where the flags were brought. That's what I was. I didn't.
You were
I had
surprised.
no.
You'll look like a flag.
I thought that's what you meant,
Yeah, I
but
bet
I'm
you were
sorry.
surprised. So yeah, it was colors thrown. We're going to have our superheroes back. We had Batman and
Oh, that's
what was
neat.
the other one? It was it wasn't Iron
Spidey?
Man. It wasn't Spider-Man.
Captain America.
Captain America. That's who it
Captain
was.
pretty cool.
They led our color walk. They're coming back again this year.
Any chance Wonder Woman's going to show up?
Maybe. You never know.
What about Daisy Duke? Oh, wait a minute.
She was a
wasn't
superhero. She was. So there's a lot for everyone. Now let's talk about what age group of children. Where does this begin and up to the special needs? What ages are we looking at here? Or does age really have a factor when it comes to special needs?
I wouldn't say it has a factor because we had a lot of group homes in Meridian come and do the color walk last year too. So they're adults of all ages. So it's from the littlest little to the biggest big.
Yep.
And if you've ever been to any of these ball games, the special needs, and then the prom that is given each year.
Oh, that is beautiful.
And that'll be, I think, in February when that will return.
Yes.
And it is. I had such a great time with them last year.
It's fun.
They were a blast. And just full-hearted smiles. I'm telling you. And this event will probably be the same way.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. We even have some fundraisers that will be leading up to Friendsgiving. So we're going to be at Don P's tomorrow all day long, and Don is donating a portion of profit to Friendsgiving. We're going to have sticky golf there, so you can come check it out, see what it looks like, how do you play it. So yeah, that's tomorrow, and it's running all day, lunch and dinner.
So that's going to be good.
It is that. Now, if you'd like to get involved, help out, you still got, because this is mid-September, so do y'all need volunteers to help with this setup?
Yes, we do. We have lots of spots. You can help with the color walk, you can help with music, you can help with sticky golf. We'll need people running like merchandise stands, walking with our littles and our bigs that are in the color walk, throwing color, crowd control. We have anything and everything. If you want to volunteer, we'll take you.
Need some help, some help. So
Telephone number, anything, how we can reach y'all to get up with y'all about this? How do we do that?
You can find us on Facebook. We have a Friendsgiving Festival Facebook page. We also have an event, so both of those will pop up if you look up Friendsgiving, and all of our links are on those pages. If you want to volunteer, if you sell crafts or baked goods or anything like that, you can still sign up and be a vendor. If you are a resource that you specifically help this group of people, let us know. We'd love to have you come out.
There's probably organizations that we're not even aware of that need help.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, churches, anybody like that would like to help out with this. So that's good. We'll have some more questions coming up for y'all. Y'all hang on there. Don't be rushing off. 7:20 already this morning as you begin it. And again, we'll get into some of your local headlines here in just a moment as we begin this day.
This is Hump Day.
I forgot, Odie. It is.
We made it halfway.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst. or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor. No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Everything starts with a great grill, cookware, and accessories. Add in locally sourced meat and dairy, frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, and daybeds and have fun with our cornhole boards. From animal print coolers to authentic Louis Vuitton purses, we have what you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. As we said early this morning, somewhere around 4 a.m., we would get the notice that the Meridian Police Department was responding to an assault. Now, do you know where Lee's Donut is, 65th Avenue, where the
right
college
there by
is?
the old Walmart.
If you were to turn on 65th Avenue, this is where you would go down, and this is where the assault took place. Let's take a look here at the map here, Odie, as we pull this up. Let me make this just a little bit bigger here. This will be the 900 block of 65th Avenue here near Oakland Forest Court is where the assault would take place. 3 people have been taken into custody. Now, I'm not sure if they've been charged yet, but as we all know, that sometimes leads to bigger things being taken into custody, detained, however you want to word that for the time being. We had a man that was attacked with an axe. Now, and it wasn't from what I'm gathering here. It was that blunt end to where you can tap things with on the end of axe. That's what he was hit with in the face several times. Now I don't care who you are, that ain't good.
No.
So not considered life-threatening the last I'd heard, but has been rushed for medical care to a local hospital. Keep that fella in your thoughts there, because it's going to be a bad day once that medication wears off with this. And it was God bless our medical workers. Let me say that, and police officers. They deal with a lot there. That's a tough situation to drive upon, and that's what they were dealing with early this morning.
Well, you were talking about that IRS agent or auditor who got in a lot of trouble because he was bribed. And that's one of the reasons our law enforcement officers need to get paid a decent, and I don't mean just a barely livable wage, but a good wage, because you don't want them to be influenced, and then stuff like what happened this morning, what they have to deal with on a daily basis. We need to pay our men and women in law enforcement.
That's a toughie there. So that is a situation. If you saw blue lights and wondering why there were so many police in the area on 65th Avenue, that's what was going on this morning. Again, we as a community, we pray for people that are hurt, and certainly hate that happened. And I brought up yesterday, and I don't have this on paper yet, and I will update this. We did have a shooting yesterday morning. This would happen near Martin Luther King Drive and also Valley Street. The man would be found at 8th Street with a wound to his arm. I don't know if it was left or right, but I know that he was struck with a small caliber gun. He was treated non-life-threatening, but at the end of the day, it was still somebody that was struck with a bullet. So that needs to be brought to light whenever we have things like that. We try to keep you up to date with the very latest when those things do happen. And it took a little bit of time to get. I was pretty sure yesterday morning, and then I got confirmation late yesterday that it did happen. Sometimes it takes a little longer to get the confirmation on things that happen. And that took just a little bit longer than I was expecting. So that did happen. We thought we would pass that along to you. Do you remember when I showed up for this?
Yeah.
He was polices everywhere, as they say. And we've gotten the Department of Public Safety has now released the actual information. We got his picture. I pulled up on a scene to where there was 8, 10, 12.
Something going on up in here.
18-wheeler pulled over. Next thing you know, everybody's pulling everything out. I'm thinking, yes, sirree, it would be, I'd guessed 900 pounds. And it ended up being 1,050 pounds of Mary Jane.
Half
illegal.
a ton.
And here we go.
Man.
This is the latest that we get from the transportation there on I-20. And all of this happened back on September 11th, and this is where we were live right here. We'll go back and show you the video and the picture here in just a second there. CTED made that stop here in Lauderdale County, and once during that, 1,000 pounds was discovered, and it actually ended up being 1,050 pounds is what the official number was on this. Controlled substance there, tough word to say early in this morning. They're going to seize everything was involved in this, and it was hidden in there in between some Lysol and in Lysol containers.
I was hoping the smell wouldn't get out.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It was easy to recognize which boxes. They weren't very clever. They didn't make it look like it come from the factory. They just
stuck them in there.
You know, like you'd been down to the UPS store and your package is coming apart and you put that extra piece of tape. Stuck out like a sore thumb. Now, again, let's go back here and look at the video of how this was happening live. This was when we were there on the scene. That's the rig there that has been impounded and probably now belongs to the state of Mississippi. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Is it kind of like night hunting? If you don't owe, because if you owe too much, they don't want it. They ran into that.
I think they get that.
Okay, so
payment doesn't come with it. I'm not sure though. That's something we need to check into.
See, they're checking all that out right over there as these trucks pass by. And it was a lot of police there that day. And what they would do, Odie, is move this truck up I-20 and then empty it completely because you have to go through everything on it.
Yeah.
How many times have you heard of people buying a vehicle and they've had it 2 or 3 years and they open a door, the window quits working, and they find, oh, look at this in the door panel.
Oh, that wasn't mine.
Yeah. And so, you know, if Toledo comes visiting, it'd be kind of hard to explain I bought it at an auction.
It doesn't matter. It's still yours.
And so let's take a look here at our friend here who was not of U.S. citizenship. Whoop, here it is. Look at all this Mary Jane.
So, if he wasn't a citizen, was he not supposed to be driving?
I don't know. I don't have those details. 1,050 pounds there. But I often wondered why Odie sometimes runs around with a stepladder in the back of his truck. I now know.
You got to get up in there somehow.
You never know where you're going to have to climb that day.
It's harder to jump nowadays at this age.
My, oh my, oh my. But that is what was going on September the 11th in Meridian, Mississippi. That's a lot. If you'll remember, it was the van that was seized by the Meridian Police Department not long ago only had 500 pounds. You know, we went down that night. It was 9:30 when the truck was seized. And that becomes the property of the Meridian Police Department, all that stuff that they confiscated that night. So I'm thinking the rig there goes to CTED, and they either get to drive their cars up in it or they're going to auction that off later after everything is said and done.
That'd be something. Terry, that's my question.
What's that?
How'd they get a CDL? And I don't know this.
They could have just got behind the wheel.
English, and is he from here? And can he read road signs? We saw what a problem that was in Texas about a month ago. So that's my question. Did he even have the right to even be in the truck?
And there's a lot of times they don't. You remember watching the movie Black Dog? He was going to take that one trip, just make that little trip there. Randy Travis
all the boys to meet it.
Did you ever watch Black Dog?
I did, because you've been behind the wheel so long that you see the black dog and it causes you to wreck.
All I can remember is Randy Travis saying, "They're trying to hijack the load," and then it was Meatloaf. 2 out of 3 ain't bad trying to get him.
Yeah. Hijack is.
I know that was a low budget movie, but I really liked it. Patrick Swayze. I mean, come on. He was a truck driving man. Even had Red Aiken singing those windshield wipers slapping out of tempo, keeping the Eddie Rabbit song. Driving My Life Away.
Driving My Life.
How could I forget that? Kind of a national treasure there.
But that was a good movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and Angie gets mad at me every time I rewatch it. She says it like I have like a 3-movie limit in my life. Smokey and the Bandit, Con Air, and
Well, now National Treasure comes on.
Oh, that was-
I'm gonna
yeah,
watch it. Now, if it comes on, there's a commercial. I can cut that off and go find it online and watch it. And watch it with no commercial.
Odie.
I make the face like McGruff does.
We had Shad White spring back into action. He's been kind of quiet here the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Because he's been working.
Oh, yeah, they did. They have made an. Let's show some faces. How about that?
He ain't too happy.
Yeah, he got him a little. What do you call that? A goatee? Is that what you call that?
That's a goatee.
Okay, let's take a look here. He didn't have one.
Oh, he's been to the Masters.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He has there. And here's what we find out. This would be all a part of the North Sunflower Medical Center board members there. They were falsifying bills for a company that they had through taxpayer money, and it's been going on for quite some time. One of them could face up to $26,000 in fines and 30 years in jail. The second guy could face $21,000 and 20 years in jail. Now, they ain't gonna be spring chickens when they get out if that goes through.
No.
Now again, it all depends upon how good of an attorney you have, and I always remember this. We need to get us a certified good attorney to have as a sponsor. I
They can
mean
come
this.
on here and tell us what we got.
But you are truly, the law, the way things are written, you're only as good as that attorney, as his knowledge. You can be right and be found guilty in a court of law if you've got a bad attorney.
That's right.
And you can be not so innocent and proven innocent if you have a good one. We've seen that through the years. I mean,
Yeah.
Do y'all really think O.J. was innocent? He had the dream team, remember?
No, he wasn't innocent.
Well, there you go, but he got off, didn't he?
Yeah. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
That's what they said.
Well, the glove did fit.
Well, actually, it didn't.
They said Shad is like Scotty Ray. He's everywhere.
he is.
He almost spends as much in gas as you do.
Senator Jeff Tate there joining us.
Oh, but you know, he's been everywhere.
He has.
I mean, he's been all over the state.
Just look at his Facebook. He's zooming
Yeah.
across the state there. He's got to come in and tell us why he's been zooming across the state.
Yeah.
But he's met with a lot of these Republican parties that meet each night. He's gone. He's eating. He's right up there with RW on eating these casseroles.
You know, I need to get. I've got a picture. Somebody sent me a text yesterday, and I told them to come by the office, and they brought a bag of hot dog weenies. They said they found in the cake that RW was in before he jumped out. And so I've got to get them back to him.
What, he had weenies in a Ziploc bag?
I don't know. I guess he was eating a snack. I don't know how long he was sitting in
Was
the
he splitting them with
birthday
the
cake.
judge?
Ain't no telling about that.
I'm telling you, I have seen him up at Sam's with a little Ziploc bag with weenies. He loves weenies.
Yeah, he does. And why would you leave them in the birthday cake?
I don't know.
I know what it was. When he jumped out of the birthday cake, he went, "Ooh, casserole," and he forgot about it. Oh.
I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself there. Judge Thompson, I'm pulling there for you there. We'll be right back. We got more coming up as this morning moves along there. Shad White doing his job there, and that's what we need in Mississippi. Zero tolerance there. Yep, we'll be right back.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HeblonHeatingandCooling.com.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
Welcome back. I'm your friend, Scotty Ray Report. Daniel made a very good point there, and if the glove doesn't fit, acquit. And he was saying that there was rumor, speculation that OJ may have quit taking his medication to where his hands would swell to where it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, I mean, between that and a thick latex glove.
If we ever commit a crime, we're going to take it here first so we can get pointers on how to get away with anything.
Yeah, what do we
got
need
some
to do?
smart folks out there. That's interesting there. I did not realize all of that. Wow. We got some birthdays coming up here in a minute.
We got some good ones.
I don't know if everybody. I'm going to show you the still picture of this. Maybe you saw this at the sentencing yesterday. This guy didn't flinch. This is yesterday from Fox News as they were getting ready to charge the assassin there. And I'm telling you, he never moved, blinked. He just sat there. Every now and then, an eyeball would blink. Let me back up on what I said there to tell that it wasn't just a still picture. But he was frozen solid. Did you watch any of that?
I did watch some of it. I didn't watch it live. I had to go back and watch it last night. But yeah, I was the same with you. Is this cat even moving? Because he didn't make a sound. He didn't do anything.
Now, and again, and this is probably a good thing to where people can't escape. And I didn't understand it at first. I was at the courthouse. Whose courtroom was I? I was in Buck Roberts' court, I think, to where the first time I saw the video come up. And this is what was going on here. This guy was doing his court appearance from the jail, from a room, and then televised to the courtroom before the judge. That way, there's no way for them to escape en route from the jail to there. You know, like a few months ago, somebody ran out the back of the courtroom when they got looked at.
Yeah.
To cause it helps people from escaping, I guess. I'm stuttering, but that's what I meant by that.
Well, you don't want somebody else that's has bad thoughts going through their mind to be somewhere in between waiting for him to drive by to take his justice out on him.
And we've seen families and you cannot blame a family member standing in a courtroom and then that person gets up and says, "I'm not guilty, I didn't do that." Oh. And it becomes the family's overtaken and sometimes a surge toward the criminal in a courtroom, and it prevents all of that. God bless them. I hope I'm never faced with anything like that.
I'm telling you, I've got on this Candace
Owens.
She posted a video. I saw it yesterday, and there's another one that came out. I'm gonna watch it, but well, she has come out and she's really opened some eyes on this deal. Rick Davis. He's going to continue to speak very good. And then you've got Candace Owen that's been a heck of a speaker. I've watched him a few times. Always enjoyed watching.
She's seriously throwing out some conspiracy theories that haven't been proven yet.
She's bringing in some points too, and she's saying, "Now this is where my thought come from." So she's not just blindly coming out with some things. She's bringing a little bit of proof with her, and it's going.
Well, I'm going to dig into that too.
Yeah.
And Daniel made a very good point there, Jack Ruby. As that guy was being escorted, you know, Jack comes from the crowd and takes him out.
Yep.
Staying in the courtroom there does do a lot of good protection, so to speak. So that's what we know about it so far there. Let's see here.
Blue Mo, Mississippi.
I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, I do too.
Great hamburgers up there. Hey, we got a bridge out by Lakeview. The road is closed, Odie. I don't know if you know about this yet.
Oh, Lakeview.
And so if you travel that, they're going to be working on this bridge starting today at 8 a.m. and should be closed through, Safety crews during this work
through to Friday.
Friday. Okay, I knew it was there somewhere. Yeah. I got confused at my own post. That's bad. That's just bad.
Mark, I think Scotty Ray did get those pictures with his shirt on it. Mark saying, "Hey, I had my Scotty Ray shirt on."
Yes, I think we shared those.
Yep, I think so.
We appreciate that. Anytime you've got those, please share with us so we can get those out.
Now, from what I understand on this, I think roommates should be taken into custody and charged with not telling what he knew. I don't think he, they, whatever it is, did not know exactly what was going on. Supposedly, after this was done, he called
the parent, maybe?
We'll say the roommate, the lover, and said, "Hey, go look under my keyboard." So he went, or the lover, boy, does that get confusing. The lover goes to the keyboard, and
there's a note
that said, "I had a chance and I took it." And then a couple of times they talked, text message, I think. And then the roommate lover got with mama or daddy, called him or something because they saw a picture or something. But so I don't think the lover knew ahead of time that he was doing. Confused myself on who, what, and where.
At the end of the day, I think the person went to authorities in a timely manner that it didn't cause suspicion from the law enforcement agencies.
And working with them.
Yeah, and it is being very cooperative.
And if it was truly him who did it in the first place.
Well, all right, Candace. And we don't know.
Don't have a clue.
There's always so many things. At the end of the day, we've got a person, an American, a great person who's lost their lives. Regardless who a person is, being assassinated is not good. And, as we look back on this, American history, there's not been a lot of people assassinated like this. You've got Abraham Lincoln, JFK, an attempt on Reagan, an attempt on Ford, an attempt on Donald Trump. This was successful. The Pope one time was attacked, and all of this stuff caught on film live as it happened. Just sad day that anybody's mind could go to doing stuff like this. We hate that. So there we go. We had some entertainment downtown last night. I talked to Brother John. He was live on the scene down at Dumont Plaza there. Yeah, that was called Take It to the Limit, is what it was last night.
Oh, I ain't know nothing about that.
Well, I was told at first it was the third Thursday that was being held on the third Tuesday. And I said, you really confused me. Don't do that to me again. And it ended up being Take It to the Limit.
So is it something different than third Thursday?
To my knowledge, it is. It was a special event that took place yesterday.
Okay.
So it was an entertainment scene that went on there. Dumont Plaza is a great place to hold stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Enjoyed that. We were there earlier in the day. Also, let me show some pictures. I had more pictures, and I done a boo-boo. But let's show a video here from Dumont yesterday there. This fundraising went on yesterday there. Y'all were there, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we were. We were there.
It was a fun time, wasn't it?
It was. It was really good. There was lots of nonprofits out there. We even got to network with some that we had never met before, so it was great.
And counting, I'd say there was at least 30, maybe more.
30 to 40. Mm-hmm.
And
that's awesome.
It kicked off. When I stumbled up, I was walking slow because I just left lunch, and I couldn't get in a hurry for anything, and I apologize about that. It took me a little bit longer to take pictures than it did normally.
So you was having a hard time?
Yes. And a big thank you to everybody who came out and supported that yesterday. It's always good to see things going on in downtown.
Yes, it is.
I always enjoy that. And speaking of things that are going to be in downtown Meridian, we cannot leave this out. This is one of the biggest events that happens
a month away.
Yeah. Bud and Burgers.
You can't beat it. Great time, great entertainment, and for a great cause.
And I don't want to speak out of turn because I don't have Anna Grace here with me, but I think it's a limited amount of teams that can enter. So
I think so.
If you're planning on doing this, you need to get in touch with her. And who's got the best hamburger? Well, Meridian will vote on it. Who can outcook somebody else?
Yeah, and it's a big deal.
I know some great cooks that should enter. RW may re-enter this one there. Any word on that yet?
Well, we're still waiting to see if he can get his bodyguard to
We're
be
checking.
with him. So that's what he's waiting on.
We need to enter. If they ever have a rib cooking contest,
we're going to enter a rib.
Clark Wilson's winning.
Yeah, you don't think selling lawnmowers ain't the only thing he's good at.
Have y'all ever had that? I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance, get a Clark Wilson rib.
Good to know.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I've ever had.
They're good.
It is very, very good.
Yeah.
Coming up, we're going to learn more about what's coming up.
Friendsgiving.
It's going to be November the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want to make sure I got my date. We're going to talk with them more about that next. American Portable Buildings not only has buildings, but they also have trailers. They're budget friendly, zero down, no credit check. Come take advantage of these savings today. Take a look at all they have to offer. If it's a trailer you need, they have them from 12-foot to 16-foot to 18-foot, even car haulers. If you're tired of having to borrow a trailer every time you need one, see them today. Call 601-693-6200 or drop by for a visit at 4838 Old Homestead Road in Meridian. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Rockhouse Gun and Pawn, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun and Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun and Pawn. Welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. Next time you're in Yellowstone National Park, always remember not to pet the bears.
Well, that's where they live. Yogi and Boo Boo, and they're not all nice as Yogi and Boo Boo. 29-year-old
was attacked by a bear there. There is no way that you can make me spend the night in a tent in a national park like that.
Well,
I didn't even stay in a six motel before I do that.
I wouldn't.
And they're pretty rough.
Because they're really not going, but you don't go pet them. Oh, look how cute.
Do you realize that tent ain't as thick as your shirt?
As long as you don't have food in there, will you? They're not going to.
Do you think I'm going somewhere without food? Do you really?
You got to have that
at me.
in the tree. You got to have that in a picnic basket up in the tree by a rope.
So that's one of the big things that happened there. I just do you remember the guy that while the sports players were doing their games and stuff, their houses were getting broken into?
I remember that.
Y'all don't remember that? Mm-hmm. Well, they arrested him with all the merchandise in hand. It'd be like a football player, Monday Night Football, and his house would get broke into. This guy that did it has pleaded not guilty. He said, no, I didn't do it.
Goes back to how good your attorney is.
It does, Odie.
Well, now, he just found that stuff at the Dipsy dumpster and took it home.
That's right. I almost called this guy by Trump's nickname, and I cannot do that. So I won't refer to him as his new nickname that was appointed to him. But Tim Walz, you remember the guy that you really didn't know that was going to be the vice president with Kamala? He has announced that he is running for a third term of governor of Minnesota.
You know what the bad part is?
What's that?
They going to elect him.
Yeah, he's going back in. There is no doubt there.
That's so because all these men had to have them little pads in their bathrooms.
Yeah, it's cold up here. Yeah. I ain't commenting on what you just said. I don't care what you do to me. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I cannot understand it, and this goes back to morals in America. A call came into 911 in Milwaukee, and they said, "Well, I hear something." Police went and investigated. They went to a storage, like it's not a U-Haul, but just call it like the U-Haul
like
storage.
a little rental storage unit, yeah.
6 children locked inside that. 6 children, age anywhere from 2 to 9 years old. How, as a parent, can they do this?
Well, curfew. They weren't breaking it.
No,
I'm making light of it. But,
it just.
Now, was it just the kids? No other?
No, the adults were arrested, but why? And then, we had that House of Dungeons just a few weeks ago where the parents were arrested, where they were torturing the children that were theirs. Y'all just don't realize the little children that make it to school, how sometimes that little bit of brief 8 hours is the only normal thing they have in their world. A lot are scared to speak out. You don't know what a child is going through.
Well, you started off talking about what Rodney Dangerfield went through.
Oh yeah. Same kind of principle there.
And now these kids are doing it, and you know it's going to be more prevalent now than what it was then.
And then on the flip side of that, we also know that children can be hateful to other children, pick on them for not having the best of the clothes or the best of the shoes, and not understanding that their life is not as good as others. And sometimes you're an adult before all of that kind of sinks in. I can't tell you the many stories of people that go, God, if I could go back to high school, I can remember picking on somebody, and I really didn't mean it. They were just different than me. As an adult, you learn. And as an adult, when you learn that, teach your children to understand others that need a little help.
That's the big part.
Children can't help it.
No, and children are looking at you as the adult, the mama and the daddy. Whatever mama and daddy does, I can do, because mama and daddy's not going to lead me down the wrong path.
There's a lot of parents that would rather spend their money on a 12-pack and a $9 pack of cigarettes than take care of their children and give them clothes and bathe them every night and teach them about the good Lord above. It just, and I don't mean to get off on a tirade. It hurts my heart there when a child is mistreated. So I had to say that, and I feel better about it. And y'all come in, y'all help a lot of people as we turn the cameras there and change the subject for just a moment. Yeah. Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
And tell us more about your event that's coming up in November.
So, we're trying to break the barriers that prevent our special needs families from coming downtown and making memories and celebrating with our community. And by doing that, some of the things we're doing is making our live music sensory friendly, so it's a little bit quieter. It's not as overwhelming. We'll also have headphones available for any kids or adults that need them. We even have Meridian Pediatric Extended Care is offering their wheelchair accessible buses. So we'll have designated parking for our families, where if you have a family member that has a wheelchair or a lot of equipment that needs to come with them, we will have a bus that will come pick you up and drop you off at the festival.
That's
so there's
neat.
No reason to sit at home on this.
Right.
Exactly.
Bring the whole family.
The whole family. And we'll have the color walk, which is adaptable to everybody. It's on nice level surfaces. It's quieter if you need it to be. We have a littles group, so that'll be for our younger kids. And then we have our big. So if you are a teenager or an adult, or you have a family member that would like to participate in that, you can. You won't be walking with a 6-year-old. You'll be walking with other people that are your same age and are a part of your group. And like I said, we'll have the superheroes there that'll be walking with us. Everyone gets a medal. And if you sign up ahead of time, you get a free t-shirt.
Oh, wow. Hey, go ahead and sign up to do this.
It's going to be great.
And this is, how many years has this been going on?
This is our second one. Last year was our first, and then this year it'll be at Singing Brakeman. So.
I can't imagine what you learned after that first year.
Oh, we learned a lot. So we're trying to adapt and be way better than we were the first year, but our first year was very successful. We were really proud of it.
That is awesome and good to see this taking place in our community.
So give us a telephone number. Can we reach y'all a certain way, or do we just do SOS? How do we do this?
So you can find us on Facebook, or you can email us at empowerkidsfnd@gmail.com, or the Spot Family, or Spot Info, or you can find the spotfamily.com is the Spot's website that has Friendsgiving on. But you do have a Facebook page.
We
do, and it also has an event page too. So if you type in Friendsgiving Festival, the event will probably pop up, and our actual page will pop up. Which has all of our emails on it as well.
Let's see here if I'm smart enough to do this.
Maybe we can do it. Anybody can.
I think we found it here.
That's us.
Here we go.
Yeah, and there's our color walk sign up, volunteer sign up, craft vendors. We also have a holiday mat fundraiser coming up on October 4th that you can start signing up for. So yeah, all of our stuff's on there. If you want to be a sponsor, you can sign up. We will gladly take those. Also
always need sponsors.
Always. And it's got lots of cute pictures. Our good volunteers.
There's your Batman and
and Captain America. We had the MSU PA students help a lot last year too with volunteering. Games. Snowbiz was there. Snowbiz will be there again this year. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah, well, this is a big event. We can't thank y'all enough for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, we got more on the way. Y'all don't rush off. We got some more. This circle ain't going that way. It looks weird on
whatever side.
It's opposite because this is really my left.
Yeah,
I guess that is my left.
Yeah, that's it.
It's your left one?
I'm gonna hit the button.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in, or conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group. Welcome back. And with each day, you have kids. This is really good, y'all. Lamar's homecoming is coming up this week, and we got some kids that have dressed up for homecoming
already.
And y'all take a look at this. This is Judge Nick Lacey's little girl Sarah, and this is Davis, and this is Max, and they're playing Angie Ray, Scotty Ray, and the police chief. Is that not good?
That is pretty doggone good right there now.
That is over the top. Here's another picture there.
Angie Ray got the name tag on there.
That's perfect. Judge is teaching those kids right.
That's right. That's right.
That is that's an honor. We do appreciate them so much doing that. Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Let's see what else we've got going on this morning here. We talked about that. And we did that as well. It seemed like there was one other thing that I had wanted to bring up, Odie, that was big that I hadn't. Was it for sure? Well, if you're in the military, you're gonna have to start shaving. Pete done said so. Do you know about that?
Well, when I was in the military, we had to shave.
Well,
I don't know what changed. Now I could have a little mustache, but it couldn't.
Well, we
come
got into
past my
that
lip.
era there to where women could have the mustache and beard.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
They fixed all that.
It was too sensitive on her face to shave.
Yes.
I got right.
And he says, "Too bad now. You're going to have to shave it." And and used to. And I ain't making fun of nobody or any of their policies, but used to that was when you watched Malloy and what was his name on Adam 12. There was no such thing as a police officer with beards. It was you could have a mustache and that was it back in the day. Things somewhere along the way changed, and we just thought we'd pass that information along to you also there. We've got another extension on TikTok. This time it's been pushed to, I think, December. Yeah. Around December? 15th or 16th for the deal to be worked out with China. They got a structure now, something to build on. Maybe something will happen there, but an extension
Why doesn't somebody come up, just buy it and be done with it?
Like it or not, TikTok is big.
They are huge.
And it is educational as well. You learn a lot on there. Are there things that probably aren't good? Probably so. But
they can get that at public school.
That's true. That's true.
So it's everywhere. It goes back to how you're raised and what your mom and daddy taught you as a foundation.
Did you know that Trump has done a touchdown in the UK as they get ready for this big tour that's going to happen in Britain?
Yeah, he's over for about 3 days.
Yeah.
Took Melania with him.
Yeah, they're going to have a good time there. They're going to get to see the...
He's going to lay a wreath there at the Queen's gravesite, and gonna have a good time over that place.
So when is it time to leave public office?
You want my honest opinion? After about 8 years.
Term limits is what you're suggesting. But we have a lot, as you look back, Nancy Pelosi hung around till she was about 85.
She's still hanging around.
And she is just, They are asking for this lady not to rerun. She's 88. Her name is, she's D.C. She's from D.C. Eleanor Holmes Norton. She's 88 and was talking about running for re-election next year. It may be time to retire there. It's a lot of people saying she was elected, I think, first in the early 90s, and she's been there and been there. Wow. So it may be time to take it on to the House.
If you go back and look, we have lost more in this country. You're supposed to be gaining and not losing. We look at the manufacturing that's no longer here. We're trying to bring it back. But manufacturing's gone. All these other jobs gone. We focus more on other countries. Why? Because we thought we were doing the right thing. We've got more people taking mailbox money than we've ever had. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like the politicians that's up there making all these laws for the country. For 40 years, you've destroyed it. So maybe it's time we get some new things. Now, look at the way some of these young folks is thinking.
Oh, boy.
And that's kind of scary, too.
Yeah, it makes you go, oh, let's put a freeze.
So,
where were you?
Well,
where were you this weekend? Were you anywhere dressed in a scuba outfit? Did you?
Not this weekend.
You sure?
Yep.
I have to give creativity to this as we go to Florida for our next headline. Went right in and robbed the restaurant wearing his scuba outfit.
I'm not running with that stuff.
But you can't be recognized in it because it's full gear. I mean, he just... I just keep thinking of Gilligan with the... What do you call those things under your feet?
Flippers.
The fins? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yeah, don't call them flippers.
I was thinking it was flippers.
They're fins.
From the dive people. They get it all serious. But robbed a store wearing that. A, for creativity.
Well, that's kind of like that fellow that went to Walmart during COVID in his scuba gear. He was breathing his own air. I mean...
I do remember that. A little different there. Yeah. All righty then. All right. We got any birthdays this morning?
We've got a few of them. We've got one special anniversary, and that's Joey and Denise Vaughn, 37 years.
Oh, that's a heap of them.
Tina Cumberland, she's having a birthday today. I don't know if she's going to go to Cracker Barrel or not. Depends on if they've got apple butter.
Is Tina's birthday?
Yes, this is Greg's sister.
Bless her.
So we just need to make sure that y'all got apple butter before she'll go.
I'm telling you, it's a funny story I've heard.
We even brought that up to the judge and got an actual court
That's right.
in here. So Jamie Carlisle's having a birthday, Brian McCary, Nancy Bryan, Liz Crenshaw, and Earlene Watkins. You ready for this one?
Tim.
94 years young.
Woo!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday and happy anniversary. And if we miss somebody, throw it up there real quick. We tried to look, but yeah.
One last thing on Robert Redford. And I read through the headline, and I guess I could see when you get, what was it, Jerry Reed's song, When You're Hot, You're Hot?
Yeah.
Well, I guess in a man, and I don't think any man is hot. Let me just go ahead and say this. There is no man on this earth, in my opinion, that is hot. Okay, maybe Elvis. Elvis had it going on. But Robert Redford said that he had to protect himself from lustful castmates, or what do you call them? Co-stars. Mm-hmm. Because the women were just like all over him like butter.
Well, I have to do that.
And
now.
he said, wait a minute, I'm married. Back up.
Yeah.
And he really had to be careful with that. Was it old Jane Fonda that was in the Electric Horseman, the photographer? Wasn't that right?
No, I didn't watch any of her stuff.
But I mean, the Electric Horseman had Willie in it. My heroes have always been cowboy.
I remember the song.
And he saved the horse. They were giving the horse, the whole thing was about them giving the horse steroids to stand there and take pictures for this animal
activist.
Well, no, they were selling a product, and they would lead the horse around in all these lights and all of this, and they were giving him steroid shots where the horse would be still. And he took it upon himself to go save the horse so he could go run the wild and free, and that was what the whole thing was about. And he just rode right out of the casino on the horse with all the lights on it, the electric horse. Am I the only one to watch this? Come on, Robert Redford.
I think so. Oh, Joe Warren. Joe got a birthday today.
And so does
Look at there. And Elizabeth Gustav, 50. Wow.
Right down here.
Happy 50. Mitt Creek was on the 6th of this month. 49. We missed it, turned 49. 50's coming. You just hold on a minute.
Michael Ted turned 50 yesterday, as a matter of fact. Did you get any birthday cake?
No.
I didn't either. And I was
right across the street.
I know. I was riding around at 6:30, and I saw the chief pass me. I didn't see any cake and no balloons, nothing in the car. Oh, have mercy, have mercy.
Nothing. I'm sure Miss Heather took good care of him and probably cooked him a dinner.
Yeah, she always does.
Yeah,
we want to say thank you for inviting us into your homes this morning.
You had one person to say, hey, that was a good movie. Two people.
Jamie Lynn. She said it was a great movie.
You got 3 million people watch this program, and you got 2 people say, yeah, I remember that.
They're just being quiet. Karina?
Oh, we're up to 3.
She's with me.
.001. Oh, Pat said it. All right.
She just said she watched it.
All right.
She didn't say it was great. But anyway, as a kid, it was a good show because at that point in my life, my heroes had always. You think about this seriously, and I mean this. Except for one exception where they tried to ruin the cowboy image, the cowboy has been the one thing that is constant, a hero, and always done the right thing. The cowboy, the hero wears the white hat, and he always saves the day, except for that horrible thing that I won't even give credit to. Outside of that, the rodeo, the last thing in America that always does the flag. There's always a standing ovation for the flag as it rides in. The cowboy way of life is American justice. It's the right thing. It is the last thing that is pure in this world, in my opinion. That's just my two cents.
Yeah.
Matt Dillon will always be the hero on my stage. I watched him with my cap guns every night when I was a kid. I had
to put them on.
I did. I put on my blue jeans, put on my cap guns and my hat, and I sat there and watched Matt.
And put a new roll of caps in.
And it influenced me, and I mean that. It influenced me all throughout my life. That's how Dillon Ray got his name. He was named after Matt Dillon.
Do they still sell cap guns?
No, that's become. You could do bad things if you had a cap gun. You can't have that, Odie. Don't be thinking that.
And what happened to society? It started with that. If you thought that was bad.
Mm-hmm. You got a Bible verse for us today?
Oh, let's talk about it. Good. Let's see where this app's going to take us today. Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. We'll talk about it. We see what's going on in the world today, and it does not mean that we have to conform to it. We do not have to like the way some of these things are turning out. We do have to love everyone. We do have to want the best for everyone, but we do not have to approve of their ways and their thoughts, as long as our ways and our thoughts are rooted in Jesus Christ Himself, and we allow His will to be done.
Which comes to my next point. Odie will never choose a picture for us again. You know that was spread all over Union, Mississippi?
I didn't do the picture.
Yes, you did. Here, let me hold the paw of the dog. Look, y'all see the picture behind it on the wall back there? All Odie.
We was already famous, and then all of a sudden,
you had to hold the dog's
again.
paw. Look, we got a bunch of heroes being mentioned here. Somebody said, what about the rifleman?
The rifleman and
Chuck
what he
Connors.
taught his son?
Oh, let me tell you. And of course, I mean, let's get into Little Joe. Little Joe never done anything wrong.
Well, not until he had to.
Well, he done the right thing.
He did the right thing. That's right. So
Hoss, I mean, come on. Hoss was a big influence.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on. Roy Rogers. I mean, come on.
That's it. Don't hate anymore. Love everybody.
The Lone Ranger.
You do not have to accept their
Hi-ho, Sylvia.
Away!
They were good people.
See? Look at there. I like that one. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Thanks for having
Thursday's
us
coming.
on.
Friday's coming. Oh,
Y'all want to say bye?
Y'all say bye to everybody.
We hope to see y'all November 15th.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all coming
Yeah,
in.
thanks for letting us.
You gonna do the Hi-ho Silver?
Hi-ho, Silver, away!